power does not corrupt overnight. It begins in moments of quiet neglect, when the calling on a leader's life is swapped for comfort and vigilance gives way to ease.
Uriah, Joab. I won't be traveling to New York for the UN General Assembly this year. You two will head the delegation. From New York, I want you to proceed directly on a month-long diplomatic tour across Europe. Handle it.
Mr. President, we will represent the nation with honor.
Consider it done, Excellency.
In the ancient texts, it was written, "At the time when kings go off to war, David remained in Jerusalem." In the New Testament, Peter warns us, "Give diligence to make your calling and election sure, for if you do these things, you shall never fall." David had ceased to be diligent. He was a man who knew God, a leader with a history of deep devotion. Yet he allowed himself to linger where he ought to have been leading. A single glance is an impression. A lingering look is a choice.
Who lives in the residence directly west of the North Wing?
That is the official residence of Minister Uriah, sir. His wife, Bathsheba.
Send a car. Invite her to the palace for a brief reception to check on the well-being of the cabinet families while the ministers are abroad.
David persuades Bathsheba to go into his bedroom with him. Paul wrote to the Corinthians, "Flee from sexual immorality. Every other sin a person commits is outside the body, but the sexually immoral person sins against his own body." David did not flee. And Bathsheba, caught in the overwhelming gravity of power, authority, and awe, did not resist.
I'm pregnant, David. It's yours.
Listen to me. Uriah returns briefly before his next leg. We will say,
"It won't work."
Uriah has been on diplomatic assignment for 4 months.
He hasn't been home once. If I claim it's his, he will know instantly. And in this day and age, a simple DNA test will expose everything. My life, my reputation, and your presidency will be destroyed.
Joab, I need full access to Uriah's presidential medical dossier. What are his ongoing health conditions?
Type 1 diabetes, Mr. President. He is completely dependent on daily insulin injections.
Here are your instructions. Inform Uriah that during the European tour, the presidential physician requires him to undergo an extensive medical evaluation. Have the doctors instruct him to temporarily suspend his insulin. Tell him it's to clear his system for an advanced diagnostic check on suspected pancreatic issues. Replace his insulin with non-therapeutic pain management.
Mr. President, without insulin, severe ketoacidosis will set in within days. It will look like sudden organ failure.
Make it happen, Joab.
If the president's medical team says this test is necessary for the service of the country, I trust the protocol.
Uriah dies due to a lack of insulin. The medical report approved the cause of death, natural organ failure, and diabetic complications. David stands at the podium giving a eulogy for Uriah. Bathsheba mourns her husband. Weeks later, a private wedding ceremony takes place in the presidential palace as David marries Bathsheba.
Nathan, welcome. What brings you here today?
Mr. President, I come to seek your ruling on a matter of justice within your jurisdiction.
Speak. justice will be served.
There were two men in a certain city. One was immensely wealthy, owning vast herds of livestock and endless resources. The other was a poor man who had nothing except one small ewe lamb he had bought. He raised it. It grew up with his children, ate from his table, and drank from his cup. It was like a daughter to him. Now a traveler came to the rich man, but the rich man refused to take one of his own livestock to prepare a meal for the guest. Instead, he took the poor man's only ewe lamb and slaughtered it for his visitor.
As the Lord lives, the man who has done this deserves to die. Because he showed no pity, he must pay back 4 times what he took.
You are the man.
Thus says the Lord, I anointed you, President. I gave you power, authority, and blessings. If that were too little, I would have given you even more.
Why have you despised the word of the Lord? You struck down Uriah with a silent sword and took his wife to be your own.
Now the sword shall never depart from your house.
I have sinned against the Lord.
The Lord has taken away your sin. You shall not die. But because you have given the enemies of God occasion to blaspheme, the child born to you will die.
The fourfold judgment. 1. The infant child dies. 2. Amnon, David's son, commits incest with his sister Tamar. 3. Absalom revenges and murders his brother Amnon. Absalom rebels against his father David and even defiles his concubines.
My father David is corrupt, incompetent, and weak. He cannot enforce justice in his own house, let alone this nation. I hereby declare a provisional government.
David flees from his son Absalom. At the end of all power, prestige, and secret choices, King Solomon, the son born from David's deepest tragedy, left us with one ultimate truth. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. For God will bring every work into judgment, with every secret thing, whether good or evil. Position cannot hide us. Shadows cannot cover us. The decisions we make when no one is watching carry an eternal weight. In the end, we do not answer to the applause of men. We answer to the God who sees it all. God's justice is absolute, but his mercy is unfathomable. Absalom was defeated, and David returned to the presidential palace as president. Out of the ashes of brokenness, God still works his eternal purpose.
We will call him Solomon.
The prophet Nathan returned, bringing a message from God. Name him Jedediah, beloved of the Lord. Reflections. Had David judged the story of Nathan more lightly, would he also have received a lighter judgment? Story adapted from 2 Samuel chapters 11 and 12.